Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and hello Realmers. Thank you very much for coming on by. Thank you so much for growing this second channel as well. Like, I love Marvel Realm and Champions. When I'm having a good day, I'm having an amazing day. When I'm having a bad day, there's a lot of death smacking. Yeah, ultimately, just want to showcase some amazing fun gameplay. I had such a great time playing with Jammy the Egg as well as Cruz. We had such a blast. But I want to go over a particular game that I was just really enjoying. Sometimes when I'm really into Champions, I'm having a good time. I'm having an amazing time. And what we'll be doing in this video is we'll be like stopping. And I'll be talking about different strategies as well. Just some playing things that I've been doing that I enjoy. But yeah, I will be going over things like gear overview of Hulk, a Hulk guide at the end of the day. That will come out whenever I can make it. But, you know, it's Christmas time. And I've got a lot of stuff that I'm working on currently, and as well I'm trying to spend a bit of time with Em and family and stuff. So yeah, but I will be posting. You just wait. I'm going to start posting a lot of stuff on this channel. Got a lot of things recorded, but in any case, let's go over some of the footage. Just do a bit of reaction to it and that stuff. So let's get playing with it. So first of all, we're paired up again. We're paired up pretty well. Each team's got Sorcerer Supreme, which is great. It's going to be something that is going to be a key necessity to anybody's team setup. We're evenly matched, I would say. There may be some better gear on the enemy's team, but who knows with that. I could be right, it could be wrong. I think we're pretty evenly matched. I mean, I'm assuming. That's the thing. It just seems that there's some rare gear there. Something to worry about, maybe. But yeah, I love the lads. We had a great time. I don't know if there was a bit of lag to begin with because of we've just left Cruz back there for a moment. Now, one thing that I'm doing, I will I'll pause right there first and foremost. There's something that I like to do at start of battles where if I'm going up against ranged attackers first and their Hulk is too far back, I'm like, well, I need to now keep tight to some of these obstacles, because if there is projectiles, I need to keep my distance just in case there's anything going to be thrown at me that I can be worried about. But at the same time, I need to start being a tank, so I need to start taking damage. And one thing that I'm looking for is a lone sheep. I think that's the word. Is for prey, for attacking a particular champion. It means that then if I go over and smack that first champion, that all my team will focus being ranged champions at one particular champion, if the team is coordinated. But let's play on now. And the fight, I mean, I make a bit of a good thing. I will stop there again just quickly to point out something that was well timed. What I was doing was I rolled over the ice field as opposed to me being like stuck. If for whatever reason I would be slowed, but I do have the unstoppable on, then do watch out for that. Your roll has to be important where you do it. And I kind of go past the barrier and we're doing what I said. I looked for an opening of one specific champion on its own and I'm going to hit it. So let's play on now. And there, I've come back. That's the other thing, to come back. Because at the same time, I'm not going to rush into 3 champions and expect that I'm going to survive at the end of it. The Hulk has exposed itself right in the center. And again, doing the same thing, pause just there, that I've come back out of it. And again, that's important. I look at the positioning. Positioning is important. I'm closer to the lads. But again, I will look at what's happening with the fight, and I'll look to then grab who is set themselves exposed. If the two enemy range champions, the Sorcerer Supreme and the Storm, don't want to come in, then that's good. That means we can just isolate one champion, and then what I can do is I can then come back, use those obstacles to then come around the side. So yeah, I think that's really the kind of good play. Well, it's up to you how you play the game. It's Marvel your way, but at the same time, that's where I'm kind of doing well here. Let's play on. Okay, looking again at what's going on, keeping my distance, using those barrels, grabbing those health potions, and as well, that's something to point out. Stop there. That I've just done something that maybe I did, maybe I didn't need those health potions, but what I've done is I've stopped the enemy getting those health potions. Even if you're full health, and say your opposite team is you can try and, I don't know, protect them, but I'd say get them out the field, get them out of play. It means that the enemy isn't grabbing them. And as well, we have a problem. Do you see the problem? Right over the other side, there's 2 enemies that are going to go over, and that's going to be 3 versus 1. And that's not a fight that we need to see. So we need to close the gap. Let's play on. And yeah, like the health, like at the moment, is very, very equal. So now I'm going to look for a good opportunity for my SP3 to be smacked in. It's very handy to like go, you can like do SP3 to like take you over ice field. Bad play by me. Very aggressive, right? That is pretty bad play. And I'm going over to the health potions here. So a little bit of, I wouldn't say it's overly sloppy play, but it's aggressive play. We're now highlighting 1 or 2 specific champions, and we're taking them out of the field as much as possible. And especially the Hulk, that's been focused. And this should be an easy smack with me. And there we go. We've got the first capture. Capture it, go in. Big smackaroony. Man, I love Hulk. I do. It's one of my favourite champions at the moment. But I will be working on other ones. I started working on Sorcerer Supreme, so I'll be able to get some content out about that champion. But I need the orb first to get like a real kind of like flavour of the champion from different angles. Okay, pause that. And we have got to now look at what's going on. Okay, good opportunity has presented itself. Do you see it? Do you see the exposed champion? Yes. Because what I've done, I like doing is like having a look at where the field is going, have a look at what champion's going is. That Storm is then going to highlight and go one-on-one, solo that Iron Man. So that's a good opportunity for me now to come round the side, double team. We get a champion out of the game, and I'm going to try and use that barrier that's closest to me as a kind of a guard. So when enemies are trying to like fire at me, then I'm keeping them without getting me in ranged. Let's play now. So yeah, we're going to get that Storm. Highlight it, SP2 in, nice, projectiles from Iron Man, right, and then we come back in because our poor Sorcerer Supreme has been targeted. There we go, that's a 3-on-1 situation, not nice. We need to work quickly there in order to, and unfortunately the Iron Man is down, and I think this is where things get a little bit tasty because now everything falls apart. I'm making a few bad decisions, but at the same time, this is where things go dramatically wrong. Stop there. This is when things get really intense, and I need to now think. It's 2-on-1. Okay, it's a 2-on-1 situation. This isn't going to be easy to get myself out of, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do. The first thing I'm doing is I'm going to create that. As soon as I've got the health potions, I've now got to use that barrier that's in front of me as a block between them and me. And also, I'm going to have to wait out until I get my SP3. That is going to be very important. That ultimate attack is going to be the difference between me winning and me losing. So here's the thing, right? What do I do right now? Do I go balls to the wall, quite literally, and do I smack them down? This is where things get fun. It really gets fun. So I will be like stopping and starting a little bit. Let's go. So I come into the center. And then I duck right back out again. So I don't know if you saw that. I came in and I ducked out. And the reason being, I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to then go for the Storm. The Storm is the weaker opponent to go for. So I'm thinking if I get the Storm out first, then I stand a chance of taking down Sorcerer Supreme. It is in my favour. It is an advantage. If I go one-on-one with Sorcerer Supreme, it should be fine. Not to say I won't be fine in this particular fight. But, you know, you just got to play carefully as possible. Play. And yep, this is where things get really intense. Now the Storm, stop right there. Storm, for whatever reason, comes out of that circle, which is, I don't know if the Storm is waiting to stay alive to then throw the SP3, but it does put me at a slight advantage. I'm now 1v1. This is giving me a good opportunity, but it's not. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be like safe. You know, I'm half health now, and anything can really happen. So let's see what happens. And I go into my SP3. It's good timing there. But fortunate for me, and I just will pause just there. Fortunate for me, I also foresaw that coming in. As soon as she went up, I swiped away. I went on a roll. And as a result, I then got round to the back. So it's still an enemy capture zone. So I need to come back in order to stop the capture. But it does have me at a great advantage. That SP3 did a great amount of damage. And I've gone unstoppable as well at the right time. So I can then come back in again and also take on those enemies as quickly as possible. So yeah, let's play on. And yeah, we come in, smack, 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 and keeping it up and smack as well with the SP2. The SP2 came in at a great time, and as well, I was joined right at the last minute by my teammate. It was good as well because it held up play, which meant that we were all resurrected and we're all back in to have such an amazing end. And I was like so hyped by that finish because we played it cleanly. That was a clean fight. GG's to our opponents, and it's just when things go well, I'm like, I love it. And I was like, I was just like, damn, because I was just like, that was so much fun. Great time with the lads when I recorded this. And yeah, I need to work on my Hulk to get him up to Defender tier, but I'm having a great time doing it, especially from a lot of these kind of fights where it's very equal pegging and there's some good battles in there. So yeah, that's been a little video all about Hulk and 2v1 situation and how it's always good to sit on that SP3, or at least time it correctly, and as well watch what enemies are doing. That's been the video. Thanks for watching. Got the hiccups. Bye bye for now.